Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this look right here. It's very romantic and cute. I made it kind of geared towards a wedding guest or even a bridesmaid or even a bride, honestly. Because I feel like there's a lot of weddings coming up in a lot of people's lives, and when I think of them, these are the types of look I think of, just very like romantic, because obviously it's a very love filled day. So if you want to learn how I got this, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting out with no makeup on. I look crazy and I have my little giraffe headband, but that's because I have so many baby hairs. It's insane. So like if I try putting on my makeup with my hair down, or even in some slick hairstyles, like the baby hairs will literally like be in my face. So I have moisturizer on already, and also acne cream because my skin is horrible all of a sudden. It's fun. So I'm going to take a mixture of these two foundations. This is the L'Oreal True Match foundations in W5 and N4. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand and mix them together and then apply it to my face. It's way too light for my forehead, but it matches the rest of me, so it's okay. And I'm going to blend that in with my damp beauty sponge. Okay, so my foundation is blended in. It looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to powder my face with some Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. And I'm going to powder all over, because when you're at a wedding, you're going to be dancing, you're going to be having fun. So you want to make sure that your foundation doesn't move around, but you don't want to be too powdery that you look like you just walked out of your, what is it? Your gravestone? Your grave? Yeah. But you definitely do want to set your makeup, because I know every single wedding I've been to has lasted a very long time. Okay, so that is it for that. We are actually going to start off, I think I'm going to do my eyebrows next. And I'm going to brush them up. I need to trim them like that. Brush them up and then go ahead and fill them in. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. I would say for a wedding look, you want to do something that's very natural to your eyebrows, unless you're going for like that all out. But for the look I'm going for today, that's very like romantic and soft, just like go with your natural brow color and just keep them a little fluffier like that. That's all I'm doing to them. Okay, so that's it for the eyebrows. And now I'm going to move on to eyes. So I'm going to be using two different palettes. I'm going to be using the Kylie palette. Actually, I may not, but I also might. And definitely the Carli Bybel. This is the deluxe edition of her palette. I just love all of these colors. Like, these colors are, they're romantic. And I love Carli Bybel, so she's my fave. So I think what I'm going to do first is go over my whole entire eye with this color right here. Just using a little brush. Okay, so that's that. Now, I think I'm going to work mostly with this color right here to deepen up the crease because it has that little pinkish, like, I don't know, it's cute. So I'm going to go in with that shade right there. And I'm just going to work that slightly above my crease. And now I'm going to take a bit of this color just to warm up the eyes a little. And I'm going to focus that on the outer corner and blend it into that mauve color that we just used. And if you want, you can just bring out the color a little into like a little line, winged type of shape. And I'm going back into that first light mauve color. And I'm gonna just work that on the outer V. I have a really intense brow bone, so working color like on this outer part right here is really hard because it's like a little lump. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna go in with that same brush. I'm gonna darken up the mauve a little and take this darker mauve right here, that's right next to it, and just pack that on top. Okay, so that is the crease. And now I'm gonna go in with that same light color that we started with and just brighten up the lid. I'm gonna go in with the Kylie palette and I'm gonna take this color right here because it's kind of like a peachier version of the brown that we were using, the light brown, so it'll kind of blend in a little bit better. I'm just gonna add that to the outer corner, just like that, and really blend this color in. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the Carli Bybel palette, and I think I'm gonna take a bit of a mixture of this shade right here and this one right here, and just place that in my inner corner. One of my favorite things I like to do is take the inner corner highlight and bring it up. I'll show you. It's hard to explain. So I'm just going to take this color right here. And I'm just going to take it from the inner corner and drag it up halfway through the crease. I don't know if you can see that, but I love to do that. And then I'll just go over and blend it. So just halfway in the crease. Let's see if you can see it. You can see it right there. I don't know. I think it just looks so pretty. Okay. So it's all over pretty matte, and then just like the inner corner will be shimmery. And then now I'm going to go in with that same mauve color that we used. And I'm going to drag that underneath the eye, and I'm going to really do it just like very messy so that, I don't know, I think it gives it a very cute look. See? I think so. And then a trick that you can do is take a smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with that darker mauve, and you see how when you smile you get like a little crease right here, and I'm going to trace the bottom of that crease like in that little crease so it kind of looks like you're always smiling. I'm just going to go under that and create a little bit of darkness there. it kind of makes you look like you have bags under your eye, but like happy. Very happy bags. And you know, who doesn't want to look happy? So, look at it compared. You can kind of see like this side looks like, oh, I'm happy. This one looks like normal. I'm going to go in with this like kind of weird, flat little brush. And I'm going to go in with a bit of this dark purple mixed with this brown right here. The middle brown and that one. And I'm going to kind of create like a fuzzed out wing liner. Just to add some more definition. Just like that. Okay, so I think that is it for eyeshadow. Super duper simple, but I think it looks very cute and romantic. Now, you could definitely add some eyeliner. I think for this look, maybe a brown eyeliner would look really pretty. Just a little wing. But I don't think I'm going to do that. The next step that I definitely would do is use waterproof. Needs to be waterproof mascara, because I think we all cry in weddings at one point. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. So this is the eyes so far. I think it's super duper pretty. I love looks like this. This is what I used to do all the time in high school before I like started experimenting too much with makeup. I loved like looks like this. The next step would be to apply lashes, but I think I'm going to do that towards the end. So I'm going to move on to my skin. I'm going to go in with a couple blushes. I'm like looking over here because the viewfinder's here, but I should be looking here. Hello, how are you? So I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette. And I'm going to take a bit of this blush right here called B. And you're like, that's a purple blush. It doesn't come off as purple. It comes off kind of like mauvey pink, which is kind of like the theme I'm going for. So I'm going to apply that on my cheeks. Now to kind of mash that up and kind of make you look like a fairy, I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush and Bellissimo Bronze. And I'm just going to add this on top, but kind of lower down on my face, because it's more of a bronzy color. It literally says it in the name. So once you put on your bronzer, it'll be more of a seamless transition from blush to bronzer. And I'm going to go in with highlight. My highlight brush got like mascara on it and I'm so sad I need to wash it. But I'm just going to avoid using that part. I'm going to take this Essence Pure Nude bronzer and be my highlight. It's one of my favorite highlighters ever in the world. I'm just going to add that on the high points of my cheeks and blend it into the blush and the two blushes. I only have blush on. You see it? It looks so pretty. And on my nose, and I'm actually going to take some of it and put it in my inner corner just to match the highlights. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with bronzer. Be right back. My Butter Bronzer, of course, in medium deep, which honestly is not that medium deep. I don't know. Like, this is perfect for my skin, and my skin is definitely not deep at all. So, that's just my opinion. But I love the product. So I'm just gonna put it in my cheeks. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply lashes. For weddings and stuff like that, and even for brides, it's kind of best for you to use individual lashes, just because it looks a lot more natural. And if you guys have ever worn false lashes, especially strip lashes, sometimes they'll lift on the inner or outer corner, and then you'll be left there with like an eyelash half hanging off. So if you do individual lashes, you won't get that. You might get like one little individual lash fall out, but it won't ruin the whole look. So I'm just gonna go in and apply those. Okay, so I have the individual lashes on. They're very, very simple and pretty. And now I'm gonna apply mascara on my bottom lashes because I forgot to do so. But I'm going to apply a very, very light amount. When I applied the false lashes, I applied them mostly on this outer corners, just to give kind of like a cat eye effect without having to do winged eyeliner. And I think it's super duper pretty and natural, because naturally, obviously, we have longer lashes on the outer corner than the inner corner. Okay, so last but not least, last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and do lips. I'm going to use a couple different lip liners. And again, when it comes to makeup for weddings, whether you're a bride, a bridesmaid, or just a guest, you want to choose something that you know is going to last you. So I would suggest to choose like something that's similar to your lip color, so just in case it wears off, you still have your lips. Or if you're gonna go for like a bold color, make sure it's a product that you can trust and use well. So I'm gonna use 2 lip liners plus the Kylie Lip Kit in Dulce K, because I think that's pretty similar to my natural lip color, and also I think it ties in great with this look. So I'm gonna first go in with the darkest of the lip liners, which is this one by NYX in London. And I'm gonna just keep this on the outer rim of my lips. And if you're gonna overline your lips, use this darker color to do the overlining. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the Kylie lip liner. And I'm gonna go over that same area. And then now, lastly, I'm going to go in with MAC Strip Down lip liner and just kind of fill in the center. I think because I want it to be a little bit more pinkish, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora lip liner in, it's completely worn off, but it's like this really deep burgundy shade. And I'm just gonna add that around, and also in the inner part of my lip, so that my lips look like this. And then I'm gonna go with a very thin layer of the Kylie lip, this thing. So keeping the darker colors on the outer part will help make your lips look a little bit more juicy, but then adding that kind of pinkish color in the middle will make them look healthy. So yeah, and last thing that you want to do is set your face. I'm gonna get my setting spray. So this is just my travel size version of the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm just going to set my face. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.